So the Nintendo Direct just ended, and we did get a little bit of Pokemon news, that being the Super Smash Bros. Pokemon Trainer Amiibo line. And they're not only doing just the trainer, but also Squirtle and Ivysaur to complement the Charizard Amiibo that already exists. Not much was said about them other than that they were coming later this year. We had previously got an official announcement that the Pichu Amiibo would be released as well. Still waiting on that Incineroar one. And it's still unclear whether or not these are going to come as a 3-pack or individually, or it could be both like they did with the Mario Odyssey Wedding 3-pack. As far as the figures themselves go, I really like the poses, especially Ivysaur. I really love when the amiibo get into the dynamic poses. And especially the detail on that Ivysaur, like looking in at the bulb, you can actually see some little, I don't know, like rigid lines that give it some texture, as well as just the little details on the individual leaves to show the veins, and just the sculpt on those vines coming out. Both Ivysaur and Squirtle do have one of my bugaboos about Amiibo, and that's when they have those clear rods that help them stand up and stay in their pose. Because I also like the pose on Squirtle, but I would have actually preferred them just to do a different one and not have to use the clear stand. Squirtle has some nice detail in it too. Obviously, most of the detail for that one's going to be in the shell, and on the front it looks pretty good. I'm sure the back also has some really nice detail in it. With the Pokemon Trainer, those details are a lot more minute, so it's kind of hard to see, but it actually looks like there's some texturing on the jeans that would give them just to mix up the feel a little bit on the texture, a lot like the Bowser Amiibo did with Mario Odyssey. And the Pokemon Trainer is based off of the version of Red that's in Fire Red and Leaf Green, and so it's really nice to see just the little small details like the wristband, the symbols on the backpack. And I think that all of these Smash-related Amiibo are going to look really great together. Once you get these three, and then also the Charizard, the Mewtwo, Lucario, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, they're all going to fit really nicely together. And you may notice out of all the Smash Pokemon, most of them are Gen 1, which makes me wonder why there's not functionality for these in Let's Go. I think that would fit perfectly, especially with that game's aesthetic. You know, Red does show up in that game, and so you may be able to unlock some kind of different cutscene by using the Pokemon Trainer Amiibo, or just, you know, triggering random encounters or something with any of these Pokemon. And I know that all of them technically have the same data. They're all going to function as a Pokemon Trainer in Smash, but if there is some way to differentiate them in the game, I think that would be great for even unlocking just little bits of costume that you can wear that would just be cosmetic stuff, but still really fun. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so I'm definitely going to pick these up on day one, especially if there's a 3-pack, since that's going to sell out very quickly. But I don't play a lot of Smash, so I would just like to see some kind of little incentive outside of Smash that these Amiibo could offer. That way they weren't just sitting on a shelf all of the time being decorative, that they actually did something as well, which is a major draw of all Amiibo. A while ago, I did a separate video on what I wanted to see from Pokemon Amiibo in the future, so if you want to check that out and hear more of my opinion on that, I'll put a link in the description. And I'm sure if they do have functionality outside of Smash, whether it's with Let's Go or with Gen 8, they'll be announcing that during the Pokemon Direct. Pokemon usually wants to set itself aside and have its own directs. I expect a Pokemon Direct happening closer to summer, because I think Gen 8 is probably going to come at the tail end of the year around Christmas. If there's one thing I want to see from the Pokemon Trainer Amiibo, it's variants. The DLC characters for our Smash Wii U all got variants pretty much. Corrin got an alternate female form, and Cloud and Bayonetta got alternate costumes. Pokemon Trainer is technically a returning character and not any form of DLC, so I don't expect it to get any special treatment, but just the fact that Leaf was involved in the game as well, it making her first appearance outside of Fire Red and Leaf Green, I would really like to see an alternate Pokemon Trainer that is Leaf. I mean, come on, Pokemon is not only one of Nintendo's biggest franchises, it's one of the biggest franchises in the world. There is a rabid fandom of collectors that would buy every single variant of Pokemon Trainer or any of the Pokemon that are involved. I mean, just give me a classic red variant. That would be amazing. Or even just a Let's Go variant. Well, I mean, while we're at it, just do all 3 of the classic trainers that appear in Let's Go, but I digress. Legend of Zelda is another one of Nintendo's huge franchises, and Link has 9 variants. This guy's got 9 different amiibo that all do the same thing. Why not give Pokemon Trainer the same treatment? There's going to be 8 generations of trainers to pull from. You can make as many variants as you want. They're going to sell out. But like I said, we will be getting more information about these probably with the next Pokemon Direct later this year. So just stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to be talking about it with every little bit of news we get. And let me know down in the comments if you're excited about these amiibo. What would you like to see for more Pokemon amiibo? And until next time, bye!